BBLs attract poor men, broke men, same thing, no different.
Men don't like paying child support.
Say that dudes, if they won the lottery, will say $1 million, they are likely to stay married.
So I get back on Hinge and I know exactly what order the photos were in. I was like, but I know I talked to him about this last week. I mentioned it, how crazy I was. And I was like, I literally have screenshots of your profile.
Entertain any of you passport brothers, our goddess status will be revoked.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
BBLs attract poor men, broke men, same thing, no different.
Ignore how I look a bit rough, but I am so excited to get involved with this conversation because I have been screaming this from the beginning of time. The moment BBLs hit the market, I was like, I don't know about this one. I don't. To me personally, it just never gave wealth and classy. It was just never a classy look. That's even besides the fact that a lot of them just look bad. Even the ones that look right, just the look itself just was never giving elegance and class. And then as the trend developed and more people got it, you started to see trends and patterns of the type of people that would get it and the type of attention they got from a very specific type of person. I feel like you see BBLs the most and BBLs glorified the most in the rap culture and rap scene. And even to go a step further, I think I'd even go to say the American rap scene more than here in London. And then even with that, I feel like it was still quite rare to see someone with a BBL then wifed and paraded publicly and claimed publicly, if that makes sense. And then the ones that they weren't wives, they were mothers of kids. And the thing is, I'm not trying to offend anyone and no group, but I'm not saying anything that's incorrect. Ultimately, those are the facts. And yeah, because when you think of the likes of LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, just look at their partners. Look at their wives. Wives, not girlfriends, not baby mothers. Look at their wives. I don't think I see a BBL in sight. Maybe there are, and there probably are, but it's just done in a very subtle, elegant way, you know? And from the beginning, I've always looked at the partners and the wives of wealthy men, not rich new money men. And I hope you get what I mean by that, but actually wealthy men. And it's it's not the vibe, it's just not the vibe. And then here in the UK, where we're way more prudish.
Yeah, she's talking with the and the wealthy, raw money men. When I watch them, bet you do.
It's just not a thing. I don't know a single BBL girlfriend. I don't know a single one. There probably are, but I couldn't name you a single BBL girlfriend. It's just not a thing. So when I used to have friends around me, oh my gosh, I want a BBL, I want to get my butt done. I'm just babe, I'm not sure you do. I'm really not sure you do. There's a lot of attention around it, and rappers love to speak and glorify it in their music and whatever. But the realities of it, it's those girls aren't respected in a certain light, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've never been a fan. I always knew from the beginning that it wasn't what the girls thought it was, and it wasn't what the girls thought and hoped it to be.
2,000 years later.
But yeah, I was gonna add a disclaimer of this is no hate and no one should be offended by my opinions. But you can actually be offended if you want. I really don't care.
I mean, of course, it's not respected in men, as you said, have class eyes. But listen, I'm one of those guys. I wouldn't want my lady to have one, but girls, I see girls get whatever they want. I don't care. Anything outside of me and my wife, I don't care about, right? Except for only thing I care about is women bashing guys, which they've been doing for so long. And I'm tired of seeing that. But a lot of times it'll be the woman with the BBLs, right? That'll feel their hot stuff. When meanwhile, the BBL is reflecting hot stuff because they're not wiping it right and their butt stinks. Damn! But anyway, let me get on to the next one.
So, ladies, I think it's time for y'all to start giving custody of your children over to the father. Full-time custody. What do y'all think about that? Because the way it appears is that men don't like paying child support.
That's a who said.
So how about we just start packing up them babies and taking them to the father house and then going to the court and say we giving up our rights? What do y'all think about that? And I'm being serious as all get out. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are, because I think this is a really wise move for women, especially in our community, to start doing.
Man, it wouldn't go the way women are thinking, right? So every woman, and no, one thing you got to figure, right? Every woman wouldn't do it because women are doing it to get the bag. Some women are out there planning to have more kids to get more money. They use their kids as pay. Some women use their kids so they don't have to work. They keep having kid after kid after kid after kid because they know they're going to get a certain amount of money. They know they're going to get housing. I'm not saying all women are thinking like that, but some women do. They're going to get their bills taken, a lot of their bills taken care of because they're going to be paying for it with the money they get from the father for their kids. Is it right? No. But, I mean, I think it will work. I think guys, not every guy. I know it would work with me, right? I would take my son, or if I had another kid, I would take them and say, yeah, no problem. I definitely take the kid, raise it, especially after I get a paternity test. I take the kid, raise it, and not have to worry about maybe the mom's not taking care of the kid correctly, or not worry about anything on my part to where I'm getting hit for something I don't know for sure if the kid is good or not. Because a lot of things happen, right? Look what happened with the woman where the kid was outside freezing. Imagine the father in that situation. The father probably didn't even care, but could you imagine if he did care and he sees a kid out there freezing? He would have got custody. That would have been a happy day in court. But anyway, let me hop on to the next one.
Let's say that you win the lottery, $1 million. Are you leaving your partner? You can text us at 10456 or call us on the burner phone at 8885-BURNER.
You can't just ask people that. Ask them to text that. Someone's spouse is going to see that on an iPad later tonight. Like, I would leave Brenda if I had quick money. You're going to ruin a life like that.
And make it weird?
Yeah. Text us, though.
Yeah, text us. We're still curious. But there's a reason that I'm asking. They just did this big study in Sweden. And they say that dudes, if they won the lottery, will say $1 million, they are likely to stay married. In fact, more likely to stay married. Their risk of divorce falls by 40%.
Makes sense, because a lot of married guys I know just want like a bigger TV, not have to worry about bills and a bigger chair, an NFL Sunday ticket. And that seems like more than enough for many of the people I know that are in relationships.
Yeah, because you know what's easier than finding a new wife? Like a good lazy boy.
It's true. That's very true. If a man had slight upgrades, he's satisfied. Of course, he's going to get that new car. They forgot about that, right? He may say, you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's jump up and go get a Corvette. And I'm going to race down the highway and possibly kill myself.
Yeah.
Women, on the other hand, they say female lottery winners are twice as likely to get a divorce.
Oh my God.
Why am I not surprised?
After they win big.
Oh, really?
That kind of makes sense to me too. You know?
What?
No, I'm just speaking.
It makes sense to me too.
If it were me.
If it were you.
Yeah, if it were me. With money comes options.
Okay.
And all of a sudden you're thinking like, I don't have to live in this house that I'm tired of maintaining all by myself.
Okay.
I don't have to spend my vacation days at your in-laws in Medicine Hat.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. Steve?
Yes, you leave Steve.
Maybe I leave Steve.
Do you leave him? You leave him any money at that point?
Oh, definitely. But that's to take care of the kids.
You leave the kids too? Wow.
Damn, the host herself said, yes, I leave my husband. But no, that's real. And all of you guys know that. You guys see all the videos. Women will definitely leave their man But it goes to show in the West, right? It's like that. Where when you go to certain places, women they look forward to getting pregnant to take care of kids, right? Especially if you can provide them that life. I interviewed a lady today. I interviewed the brother with Panay Social, right? And his lady, same thing ever see from every Filipina. She couldn't wait to, let me break it down like this, right? Over here on this side of the world, Sheng Ye is real. She was 23 years old. My wife felt like this as well. She was 23 thinking, oh man, when am I going to get a husband? When am I going to have kids? Here in the Philippines, older people always saying, hey, when are you going to get a man? When are you going to have some kids? It's real. That pressure's real. They put it on you young. But let me get into the next one.
Excuse my green tongue, I just had a Jolly Rancher. But listen here, Caitlin. If you're gonna say, I see why you're single, I'm gonna go to your page and I'm gonna see that you have bifocals on. And I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm sure you can see why I'm single because you have bifocals on. That's not being mean, that's just being honest. I'm glad you have amazing vision. Thank you for letting me know. Can you see anything else? You're the one that keeps commenting on my TikTok. I can't comment on yours because yours is private and you don't have any videos. So if you're gonna attack me, I'm gonna come back for you. So the guy I'm seeing has updated his Hinge profile and I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, I don't know if he did it with me and see if I would go and check. And if I'm I don't know. Or if like Hinge did it themselves or what. So since really honestly before our first date, I stopped looking at all my apps because it was just like straight trash. So I haven't looked in like well over a month. And so I was just talking to my coworker about him because we had another date on Saturday and she wanted to see his profile. And so I was like, okay. So I get back on Hinge and I know exactly what order the photos were in. Like I have screenshots showing exactly how it was set up. So I see that his last photo is now his first photo.
Whoa, so wait a minute. She did a whole thing in probably like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. They're not officially going on a second date. And it sounds like she wants him to be exclusive to her already.
Is now his first photo. And I'm like, that was not the first photo. I know exactly. He was wearing a blue shirt in the first photo. Like I know. So
I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
She's just like looking at me like,
you're crazy.
He updated his profile. And I'm like maybe Hinge just like reordered it. And I was like, but I know I talked to him about this last week when I was like, I like mentioned it, how crazy I was. And I was like, I literally have screenshots of your profile.
Something ain't right.
Because that way I can check to see if you've updated it while we're like seeing each other. So I can know, oh, he's still looking for someone else. So I'm like, did he do this to see if I was still actively on Hinge? Or is he looking for some other? And so now I'm like, I'm so angry.
So I think the lady from the profile, this is why she said, I see why you're single. Damn, you can't make it up, man.
I don't know what to do. He's not my boyfriend. Again, he can do whatever he wants. But like you knew I was going to see that. Like you knew. Even if I logged in one last time to delete my profile, you knew that I would see that you have updated your profile. And again, it's just like the order of the pictures has changed, not this specific pictures. All the pictures are the same.
Run.
Did you see him change any words saying, oh, I'm looking for this and I met this woman and she's crazy, so I'm looking for a new girl? Did you see any of that? I'm curious. I'm gonna see if she says that. It's almost over, so I'm guessing no.
The pictures are in a different order. I don't know.
Yeah, you've lost it. She hasn't taken a page from the Modern Womanhood book. She needs to go read the book to say all men are garbage, right? Disrespect all men, all that stuff, right? All men are dangerous and not be so attached, right? Because She's looking crazy right now.
Would you date a passport bro?
Oh, here we go again.
On behalf of the Federation of African American Women Activists Against Aging, please say Ashe. Ashe. We will unhumbly, disrespectfully.
So this is an African woman. And why is this? Why do so many African women? It's not all, but it's a lot of them. And she's obviously American. They jump on the sister. I guess that's why she's American. She's a part of the sisterhood now. They jump on a train, that feminist train, that feminism train, and ride it to the sunburns. To the sun burns over, to where the rollers burnt up.
As you know, we are starting businesses, we're going to school, we own our own homes, so we really ain't got time to be your Coretta, Loretta, or Omretta. So you can take your ragged ass over to African women and see if they got time for that, okay? Boy, bye. Hey, we have just received word from the headquarters of the ancestors of all melanated people located in Blackville, Wakanda, that if we entertain any of you passport brothers, our goddess status will be revoked.
We do not care.
And as you know,
well, obviously, that's not true. There's other African women dating passport bros, marrying passport bros, but go ahead, try to be comical, paint your narrative, it's all cool.
As you know, African women must remain goddesses. So with that being said, we cannot entertain you. So perhaps you would take yourself to your preferences. Hi, I'm Amanda. I just saw the Barbie movie and it made me realize I don't really want to be like your Coretta Scott Karen, you know? I have decided that if black women don't want you, then white women don't want you either, because now we're standing with them, okay? So maybe you can go try Hispanic women. Good luck. Bye. No habla inglés. Fine, I speak English. Way better than you. And you know what? I'm gonna tell Trump to build a wall around you so you cannot come to my country anymore. Now go away.
All right, so you see what they're doing, right? She's trying to play passport bros and make it seem like nobody wants them. I mean, literally, everyone wants us. And a lot of the women back home still want us. Why would they be shouting to the mountaintops? Listen, it's okay. It's fine. Just stop talking about us, right? That's all that matters. Stop talking about us. Leave us alone. Leave us out of your lips. And we'll go on and carry on about our business and live happily ever after. Because what's going on right now is all of you back home are looking really sad. We're going on 3 years, 4 years straight that you want to have been doing this. It's getting sickening. It's showing that you're literally crazy. Think about it. But you know what I like though? I like about it? It shows so many other men out there. This is the way.
Oh, absolutely.
And why is it the way? Think about it. Why would so many people be mad about you leaving? And what does it show that you're leaving? It shows that there's a problem. So I say it like this. If you're a man that's sick of everything going on in the West and you feel like it's a problem, everything happening, this woman's clearly saying nobody wants you. When a lot of women want us when we leave. A lot of those women are married. A lot of those women are young, right? You know what I'm saying? So think about it. Why deal with the 50 million women in America when you can deal with probably 1 billion women that want you outside? Are you going to play the numbers game? Are you going to say, look, I'll get my money right, get myself right? It makes sense because I don't need that much money when I move. It's actually cheaper to live outside. Put 2 and 2 together. You start to figure out, wait a minute. It's much cheaper to leave. Ding, 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 ding. Leaving, happiness, ching, ching. Money goes up. Makes a lot of sense, guys. And get out now before those hard times come. Because winter is coming. And we already know. We tell all these women, we don't want to deal with you anymore. Because we realize it's definitely more to life than going through that.
He ain't lying.
This is the way.
Passport bros. Passport. No.
This is coming.